everybody, Kathy here. So today I was going to tell you about what I do for lighting and power when I'm dry camping. When I talk about dry camping, what I mean is that I don't have any hookups whatsoever. I'm hardly off the grid in my opinion because there's campers everywhere around me. There's a bathroom nearby and there's water available, but I don't have any hookups here. And so how I work with that, not having any power. If you remember, I used to camp and backpack, and so one of my mainstays, and I still have it, is this lantern. Okay, so this lantern, I like it because you can hang it from a tree limb, and how you get it open is you pull it. I don't have strength in this arm, so I'm sorry, I'm not going to be as proficient in showing you these as I'd like to be. Kind of clumsy. Ouch. Anyway, so it has 3 settings. Pretty bright. Anyway, this is one of my mainstays. It runs off of flashlight batteries. I think it's D's. And lasts forever, and it's just been very handy. I've used it indoors in here, but it's heavy, and so I pretty much just keep it packed unless this is my last resort for indoors. It's always my outside one, though. I prefer to use it outside. Then, you all probably have heard about the LUCI light. LUCI light's very handy. I've used it back, again, tenting in the tents because it puts off a nice little light, enough to see. And you just blow it up, but you can take the air out and compress it, and it gets down to nothing for packing. So it's great for backpacking. You charge it with the sun, like this. So you face the sun, it charges. When it's all charged up, you should have 3 bars, which I do. And then it changes colors. I just love this one because it changes colors. Anyway, so it's really handy, and I use it more for ambient lighting inside the motorhome, or I don't know, just mostly ambient lighting. Sometimes when I've been out, have a campfire and it's dark in the motorhome because I like it to be dark outside. Dark in the motorhome, I might put it in the bathroom so I can have something to use really quick in there. Speaking of which, be right back. I mentioned the bathroom lighting. I like these. You just put a little battery in these. I think it's a couple of AAAs, and I have them around here. One's in the bathroom. That's what made me think about it. So if I walk in the bathroom in the middle of the night and need light suddenly, I can just hit this and I'll have enough light in the bathroom to see whatever I need to see. I also keep one at the end of the bed where I sleep on top, the ledge, and I also keep one in the kitchen on the stove, so if I need to see, like maybe get a drink of water or something. At nighttime, you know, who knows, without having to turn on all the lights. And speaking of which, I do have a light on above me right now because I'm using the house battery because it's really, really dark outside today because of the rain, and I'm under a canopy of trees in the forest. See? So a little bit dark. Anyway, so I'm using that light today. The other thing I really like is, it's called a solar bell. Use this a lot. You charge it on this side, and to charge it, you take this part off. It's not really as hard as it appears it is because I am just crippled here. So you charge this part. There is a wire in here. I'm not going to take it completely out. Can you see the wire? It wraps around there. And that you plug in that wire into the spot that says sun. There's a little picture, says sun. You plug that in there and you stick, the wire is quite long by the way. You stick this in the sun and you set this somewhere and it charges. When it stops blinking green, then it's completely charged. It also has a port right here on the other side, a port where I can plug this in and charge my phone or whatever, USB. One of the other handy dandy things about this is, by the way, this is called a solar bell by Bright. It has 3 settings. Off. This comes apart like this. So you can use this as task lighting. Last night, oops, sorry. Last night, I don't know if you can see me still, I hung this over this light right here and used it as task lighting as I was reading. The other thing I've used this for is like I've had to walk at night, take the dog out for a walk or whatever, and I can put it around my neck. See? With hands free. The other thing I've used it for is I put it in the kitchen and to cook with, because it puts a nice bright light there, and if I don't have any light above or it's dark like it is right now and you can't see, it's really nice to have some really bright light. Don't get me wrong, I can use my house battery, but the longer you use these house batteries and don't get them charged, the less they're gonna be effective later. And I'm gonna be here for 3 nights, so I'm comfortable that I'm gonna be fine using this once in a while. But I'm actually using a lot of this stuff too. So again, Solar Bell by Bright. And I use a Ryobi lantern also. You can also hang this up outside, but you have to have something a little bit thinner, like maybe a carabiner that's attached to your branch, and then the carabiner's hooked here. And I don't know if I said carabiner right, I don't care, but I don't say a lot of words right. This is actually something that runs off of a battery pack that you have to charge. It's the same battery that runs the fan, the Ryobi fan, which I also have. And I have a charger that whenever I'm plugged in somewhere, whenever there's a sunny day, I charge anything that I've got to do solar for, and I charge anything I need electricity for. So when I do go out, it's ready to go. And this is my makeup mirror. Don't wear makeup much, but when I do, I like to be able to see my face. And it's really handy. I think it's a times 10. Anyway, runs off a battery. I think it's like AA's or something. Very handy. I've had this for years. It's just if you need to be able to see your face or whatever, this is great. Okay, so that's it for my lighting. Now for my power. How do I get my power besides through batteries? Well, one of the things I have is if I can find it, oh, there it is, a Suaoki solar charger. Okay, so when it's sunny outside, like I said, you might have seen this once before when I was at Ohana Prakash. I charge this up, make sure it's on full charge. Okay, it's very long, it's about 6 feet long. And then when I want to use it to charge anything, here's this little zipper pouch here happening. You got these connectors in here. And this is 64 watts, by the way. So this is one of my backups. So if I need to charge something, or if I need to run my computer, whatever, this is one of my backups. My other backup is a Suaoki generator. Now, this has got some ports to plug things in here. It's got some USB ports on the other side. It has an AC adapter, and so you can charge it, but it also has adapters so you could run things at electricity. It runs off electricity, and it has a flashlight on the side too. If I can find it, there we go, flashlight, and it's got an emergency flashlight too. I have found that this will run my laptop for about 6 hours, sometimes a little bit longer. What I do with this is I charge it when I drive. So I plug it into my 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter thingy bob and charge it when I drive. It has lots of connectors. Here's the one that I put in the truck when I drive it. It has a couple others I haven't used, haven't had any need to, like the AC adapter. I just charge it in the truck when I drive it. It's simpler. And like today, I'm going to be running out to my kids, so if that was low at all, I would just put it in my Jeep and plug it in, and as I'm driving it would charge. Then there's another thing I use. It's a basic old-fashioned converter. I've had it for many years, from the days that I backpacked and tent camped. Not backpacked, just tent camped. This guy. So worst come to worst, I need electricity. See, it's got some plug-ins and a USB port. I can plug that into the cigarette lighter adapter for the 12 volt and plug in whatever I need. Back when I had the Xterra had a cigarette lighter connector in the back of the Xterra. So whenever I'd camp, I would be able to charge my camera battery or my cell phone or my phone, whatever, or my computer, my laptop, whatever I had with me, I could charge it with this. It worked great. It's 150 watts, by the way. Oh, and this is 150 watts. And that solar panel that I showed you that I use is 64 watts. I think that is all of my power sources, and that's plenty. You might think it's overkill, but depending on how long I'm going to be out here. So basically, tonight, let's say I'm here, or right now I'm here and I want to use the computer. I'm probably going to start with this. And the reason I'm going to start with this is because I know a few hours from now I'm going to be traveling in my Jeep, so I can charge it as I go. When this goes dead and I still need my laptop or I need something, I'll go to this. So pretty simple. And it's got adapters too. And I can't recharge this though because guess what? No sun. So this will go pretty quick with 64 watts. But it works, and it works well. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Oops, I forgot one thing. I have this. I have not used it, but I have it so when I need to, I can plug it in the cigarette lighter, and I have an extension to plug in something like this, because sometimes it's just the cords just aren't long enough. I have a electric blanket that runs off 12 volt. I haven't used it ever, but I have it just in case, you know, down the road I'm cold and I need to warm up the bed or whatever the case may be. So another just backup thing. Okay, now truly I believe that's it. Take care. Bye everybody. The other thing I want to mention real quick before I go for this video and close out this video is that these gadgets that I'm showing you, I'm going to include the links in the description. However, what I'd like you to do, I don't get credit for anything that I'm talking about. I just want you to know I have no affiliate program and nothing going on, and maybe someday I will, but right now I don't foresee it in the near future. I'm very small potatoes. However, if you choose to purchase any of these items that I showed you, I'd love it if you would go to Cheap RV Living's affiliate program for Bob Wells. He's doing amazing things to help people that are misplaced and are homeless. So I'm not homeless. I have a home. This is one of them, and I have another home. I'm fine. I don't want to seem like I'm asking for anything, because I'm not. If I ever say I want something, it's only because that's how I talk. But please, if you do end up buying any of the little gadgets I showed you, if you can get it on Amazon through Bob Wells's affiliate program, do it. I do it. When I buy stuff, just spent $150, $60 recently. Unrelated stuff to camping, unrelated stuff to RVing, just stuff I happen to need, and I noticed that he had a affiliate program on Amazon, and I want him to have credit for that. Whatever few cents he gets from that program helps somebody that really needs help. So do it, please. Thank you. Take care.